First of all, I want to apologize for my attire tonight. We have a joke on the team that when we're all dressed in our beautiful royal blue that we look like Smurfs, so I'm sorry that you have a Smurf before you tonight. We just got back from Miami like a half hour ago, where we lost in the regional tennis tournament St. Leo. But despite that loss, I have to say I'm nothing but thankful for my time here at Rollins. I'm thankful particularly to my teammates and both my coaches over there, but I'm also thankful to everybody in this room for making Rollins Athletics what it is, and what it is the best part about Rollins College. Now that my time as a student athlete is coming to a close, I've had time to reflect back on how it all began, and I don't know about most of y'all in the room, but I came to Rollins because I wanted to be a part of the athletic program here. I wanted to play tennis for Coach Buckley. And don't get me wrong, I do care about education, and with a GPA for the athletic department of an average of 3.21, I say that everybody in this room cares about their education. But as much as maybe the president and some of the other professors may not like to hear it, you can get a pretty good education at a lot of different universities and colleges across the country. But it's the ethos and the tradition of excellence created by the different coaches, the staff, the trainers, and all the athletes in this room that sets Rollins apart, the Rollins athletic program apart from any other college in the country. And even though I came to Rollins to be an athlete, I'm also at college to learn. And what I've realized is that I've learned more being a student athlete and all my different experiences as an athlete. I've learned more doing that than I have in the classroom. And if you'll allow me, I'll share some of those lessons with you. I would say, first of all, that being an athlete, all the teams in here exemplify ideals of excellence, work ethic, determination, perseverance, patience, positive attitude, and overall leadership. And no matter what we do or where we go, these values are going to serve us well for the rest of our lives. Along with perpetuating these values, there are a few life lessons that I've learned here at Rollins being a student athlete. Number one is to have goals and to manage and prioritize your time to attain those goals. And I think student athletes do that better than anybody else on campus with all we have going on with our practices and matches, along with homework and friends and family. Number two, I've learned that hard work pays off. And while it may be true that some things are out of your control, athletes do a good job of taking what they can do, and what you can do is you can always try your best and work your hardest. And I would say on the whole, what you put into a given situation is what you're going to get out of that situation. Being on the tennis team and being around all the people in this room have taught me that. The third thing that I've learned being a student athlete is the importance of team. And I think in life this translates to the importance of the community at large. I'm a firm believer that the strength of the individual is derived from the strength of the community at large. It's being on teams, that's what enables each of us to achieve greatness both on and off the court, or swimming pool, or field, or wherever. We inspire each other to greatness. We inspire each other to be the best that we can be. And there's also a certain joy that comes from being on a team or being part of a community. And I think this joy comes from the fact that when you're on a team or part of a community, you have a purpose. You're given a purpose by being a part of something that's greater than just your own life. And being a Rollins athlete, the athletic department has given me a purpose here on campus for the past 4 years. And there's a time and a season for everything, and my season at Rollins is coming to an end, both figuratively as I'm about to graduate, and literally with our loss today down in Miami. But the tradition never dies. And so, to all the underclassmen in the room, I charge you to keep the tradition alive and to take it to new heights in the coming years. And finally, we may all compete in different arenas and different events, but together form one team. We're the Rollins team. And I want to thank everybody for the honor of allowing me to be a part of this team for the past 4 years. Congratulations to everybody for another great year for Rollins Athletics, and go Tars!